Alright, champ, so explaining now, starting off about
Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. So where we left off, Moon Girl had created a machine that basically opened a rift in time, basically opening a portal in time, and that was during the time like prehistoric times when like dinosaurs and stuff were around. And what came out of that time rift was a T-Rex, and then I think the machine had malfunctioned or broke somehow, and so she couldn't send the T-Rex back to his original timeline. And at first their relationship was kind of well, it was weird because it's a dinosaur interacting with a human, but eventually over time they actually grown a close bond to each other, kind of like a friendship. And I think in their city, the crime rate, with supervillains and stuff, started to kind of skyrocket. So Munella, she decided to combine her intelligence to like create various different gadgets and like inventions and stuff, and become Moon Girl, the superhero Moon Girl. And then Devil Dinosaur, she actually gave him the name Devil Dinosaur. And the both of them would go out and fight crime, and stop bad guys. And just like how many superheroes would do, she ended up keeping the whole fact that she's, a superhero from her family, and also too that she also had, Devil Dinosaur, because no one's going to really believe that there's a dinosaur in like the modern times. So basically she kept the whole part that she's a hero from her family. And she also has a best friend named Casey, who doesn't have any superpowers, but she does know that about Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, and she does help time to time, but not like actual going out there and like doing physical combat, because she doesn't have any superpowers, or she's not super intelligent like Munella. And Munella also, she lives with her mom, dad, and then they also live with their grandparents too, her grandma and her granddad. And her grandma used to be a scientist. Yeah, she's a retired scientist, but she used to be a scientist, and she actually used to go by Moon Girl herself. And originally, Moon Girl, like Munella, she didn't actually know that her grandma was a retired scientist, or that she used to go by the name Moon Girl. And Moon Girl, Munella, got her name from her grandma, but she didn't know that her grandma was a retired scientist or whatever.
So how did we get to that villain?
So that villain, I forgot his name. I think it was like Malice or Malrix or something like that. But basically, when Munella's grandma used to be a scientist, her partner was this other scientist. Like I said, I'm just going to call him Malice for now, but I'm not too sure if that's
So it was her